Thank you, Tony. You're tracking some severe weather, and people are going to really want to be weather aware for the next couple of hours.
Yeah, we've had a history, Kim, of some hail over the border in Connecticut, some downpours, some frequent lightning. So if you have a car that you can put under a carport or in the garage, do that. The risk of hail is there. And the new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. It's been readjusted, but essentially it is this red polygon right in here. This is until 6 o'clock in the evening. The plan is to have this line of strong to severe thunderstorms weaken the further south it goes towards the coastline, but it's packed quite a punch as far as heavy rain, frequent lightning, and the potential for some hail. Here's the wider view stretching from Boston and Logan. More than likely some airport delays there, and that would probably include Green Airport very shortly. But this line is tracking off now to the south and to the east, and here's a close-up look. And this is along route in between Route 44 and Route 6 right now. The deeper reds indicate some of the heavier downpours and some of the stronger thunderstorm elements as far as either wind or some hail, and we do see numerous lightning strikes as well. So here's the wider view. Now what the Doppler radar it can do so many things besides just detecting where it's raining or where we have hail, but it can also see how strong the wind is and whether or not the air is spinning, because sometimes you can get the radar can detect the air spinning above within the thunderstorm cloud. As long as that spinning air stays above, everything is fine. But if that spin continues to lower, then you have the risk of an isolated tornado. Now, it doesn't look like much, but this little couplet, and we call this a couplet of red, play it back one more time, and green, just crossing the Connecticut-Rhode Island border away from Killingly. This appears to be maybe some slight rotation, so this we are going to watch very closely. There are no tornado warnings, but anytime you see these little subtle rotations, you have to be wary of whether or not an isolated tornado can form. At this time, we don't have that. The purple, quite simply, represents the track of hail so far. So this shows us that this has had a history of some hail. Pomfret, Connecticut, which is just over our border, not too far away, a golf ball size hail. So over the next couple of hours, everyone has the risk of showers and thunderstorms, but the risk of severe thunder, meaning hail, damaging wind, is highest in the areas in red. It's a little lower in yellow, more of a medium risk, and then a much lower risk of severity along the south shore. So the trend is that as they move further south and east, they would tend to weaken with time. So this storm now approaching Lincoln. Yeah, we're looking at this live. The rain and the wind starting to pick up and the visibility dropping off as well with some thunder and some lightning. So our threat tracker is elevated now through about 7 o'clock this evening. Once we get beyond, say, 8, 9 o'clock, it's pretty much quieting down. Showers, thunderstorms, some strong to severe everywhere, but the higher risk is in our northern suburbs, and then Thursday and Friday are quiet. Despite the chance of showers both of those days. A warm front in red and a cold front in blue responsible, at least the mechanism for setting off some of these storms. The atmosphere is unstable. In other words, the air, its ability to rise rapidly is occurring, and the net result is seeing some of these storms, albeit localized. Not every community is getting one. So we'll keep the risk going through about 7, 8 o'clock in the evening, the latest, and then the rest of the evening. During the overnight hours, it'll be quiet. So by tomorrow, actually feeling a little more optimistic about Thursday, and that Thursday morning is dry. We'll start with a little bit of sun, and then during the afternoon, clouding up, the chance for some showers, though I don't see a lot of rain here other than some light showers the second half of the day towards the evening hours. We'll get temperatures in the middle 60s, which is where we should be for this time of year. So the storm risk now till about 7, 8 o'clock in the evening. Some late day showers on Thursday, damp and cool on Friday. Saturday is dry. Mother's Day, Sunday, other than a shower, does not look like a storm day or a washout, so a little good news there, but the chance of a shower and a temperature near 60. But in the short term, next couple of hours, especially Providence points north and west, some of these stronger to severe thunderstorms that are coming through right now. And of course, we'll keep you updated here over the next hour and a half. Should there be any additional warnings, we'll let you know.
All right, Tony, thanks. Still ahead on 12 News at 5.